Hi guys. So Mary Gets Fit did a tag video and I have been so far behind on all of my tag videos. Usually I'll go live stream with my mom and she'll come up with the tag videos and we'll do the questions in our live stream kind of thing. But I have not done my own tag video in quite some time. So I commented on her channel. I was like, I'm going to do this tag. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. Because I think it's kind of interesting. So this is a have you ever tag and it has 20 questions basically. So you could either answer along with me. You could do your own tag video. Let me know if you want to do it in the comments below so I can go watch your tag video and everything like that. I could probably even link you in at some point in the description or in my comments so that other people can see your tag video. So just let me know. As far as the original tag video, I don't know who tagged her. Um, I wasn't paying that much attention, unfortunately. Sorry. But I will put in Mary Gets Fit, her channel information in the description or in a comment below so that you guys can check her out as well. So let's get to this have you ever tag. Have you ever? All right, so number one, have you ever played hooky from school or work? Um, I literally skipped school once. Once. I used to be like practically a straight A student up until like the end of middle school. And then high school, it was just like I just stopped caring. I had a lot of stuff going on. My best friend had just been killed, and I just basically shut down um, in middle school. So school wasn't a priority anymore. I don't know. So I don't know. It just got to a point where I had to take a test. I think it was history class or something like that, and I'm so terrible at history class. I've failed history class before. I've failed science before. Um, and I didn't want to take the test. I didn't study for it. I didn't want to do it. It wasn't going to happen, and I didn't want to sit in the class and just like stare at the wall for 30 minutes to an hour. Um, so I went to the library instead, the school library, for the entire duration of that class. I don't know if that's entirely calling hooky, but I skipped a class. As far as skipping school entirely, like the whole day or however long, I've never done that. I don't think. I've never like faked sick or anything like that. As far as work goes, yes, I have faked sick for work before. Sometimes you just don't want to deal with them. um, we actually, it's a funny story. My mom's, when I was in high school, our neighbors, basically, that's our God family. I have a god sister and a god brother, and a godmother. Um, and well, that's what we call them anyway. We basically just grew up with them, and they just kind of got adopted into the family, like you know. Um, their mom, Ro, she had never called out of work or called out of school or anything in her entire. She didn't even know how. And I think we were doing like my mom's birthday or something. It was some sort of like event that we were just going to stay home and we were just going to celebrate something. I have a feeling it was my mom's birthday. And Ro was sitting in our house and she was like, I really got to go to work. I got to go to work. I don't know how to call out. I don't want them to think bad of me, whatever, whatever. And she's been at this job for a long time. She's never called out. And we're just like, they're not going to be mad at you. you know? So we had her call and we were like, you got a fake cough. I came down with something kind of stuff. So we had to like coach her to do her very first hooky from work just to stay home for that night. I don't know. That was a funny story. It was a funny thing that happened. Okay, so number two, have you ever went skinny dipping? Have you? Yes, I have gone skinny dipping before. I don't see the big deal of it. Number three, Have you ever skipped out on a bill? No, because I worked in the restaurant service for a few years. My mom worked in the restaurant service as I was growing up. She worked in banquets and stuff like that, and I got to meet all the people there when I would stay where she was. It was like this big hotel. She worked in like the restaurant part of the hotel. Um, I get to meet all the people that work there, and I know how important it is. That comes out of their tips and stuff. That it affects their income as well. Typically, they don't have to pay the whole bill. Sometimes the manager will just comp it off, but they miss out on a tip and everything like that. They just spent almost like an hour of their time on you for you to not pay. And, that's probably not the best experience for them. So I wouldn't do that to somebody. I would feel horrible if I did. So I've never not paid for something, even with bad service or something. It is what it is. Number 4, have you ever climbed out a window? No. I've climbed in a window before. Um, that's the unfortunate thing. But I've never climbed out of a window. I've had to climb in a window. I actually had to have my neighbor, I locked my keys in the house. I know people usually lock their keys in a car. No, I locked my keys in the house. That one day I was in a hurry. My brain was everywhere. You have those moments. Usually you lose something in the process. Well, I lost my keys and I locked the door with on the handle on the inside and I shut the door behind me. And I was just like, where's my keys? I can't drive. So I went to my neighbor's house and I was like, can your dad like break into my house? Like, 'cause I had like a window, like it didn't lock right. So I was like, just push it up for me. I can't reach it kind of thing. You're taller than me. And he helped me break into my own house just so I could get my house keys and stuff, my car keys. Um, and that was just what, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, the duplex. Um, Number 5, have you ever laughed so hard you peed your pants? So yeah, I've probably laughed so hard I've peed my pants before. I would believe that. Mhm. Do I recall a moment specifically? No. Number 6, have you gotten on the wrong train or bus? I've gotten on the wrong bus before. I think it was middle school. Like I said, I had so much going on and stuff in middle school, and it was a new school that I had transferred to, like, right in the middle of my middle school years, and I didn't know left, right, front, center. I didn't know where my classes were. I didn't know what time things were. I didn't know my bus number at that time, so it was just confusing, and I have ended up on the wrong bus before. Um, but usually the bus driver is like really good at going, like, you don't ride this bus. Number 7, have you ever believed that something was haunted? Yes, I totally believe in hauntings and stuff. I don't know, I totally believe it. Um, Number 8, have you ever had sleep paralysis? Yes, I actually experience that quite often. It is an issue with my sleep problems. I have some insomnia problems. I get very vivid nightmares, and that's where my sleep paralysis usually comes in because it's like sometimes I'm trying to force myself to wake up, and then you just kind of get stuck. And you're just like, all right, I'm not exactly awake and I'm not exactly asleep. I can't control this kind of thing. Um, But yeah, I deal with that actually pretty often. Um, Number 9, have you ever been the alibi for a lying friend? Have you ever had somebody call up and be like, "Yo, cover for me. I was with you." That- I've never I've never experienced that. Would I be the alibi for a lying friend? Maybe. All depends on the situation, I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anybody as an alibi for me either. I don't think I've ever had anybody like cover for me. I'm not, I don't know. I don't think I'd put myself in that kind of situation. Number 10. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter? I am a gamer. Technically speaking, I have pulled all-nighters playing video games. Um, but I think for homework, for school, I don't think I pulled all night. I didn't care enough. For college, I don't think I've pulled all nighters, niners. Um, no, I don't think for any of my college education. I even went to business school. I don't think I pulled all nighters. For work, however, like literally you get scheduled overnight. Sometimes I've been a cook and you work till like 3 in the morning. I worked in a fitness center. I've had some crazy hour jobs. So, I mean, technically I've pulled all niners for work, but it's not like for a project or anything like that. Um, Number 11, have you ever thrown a drink at someone? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've thrown a drink at someone. Number 12, have you ever worn someone else's underwear? No, I don't think I would ever wear somebody else's underwear. That's just weird. I have, however, worn somebody else's bathing suit before. But I was a little kid then. So that was just, I don't know, something back in the 90s that it wasn't an issue. They'd be like, oh, you're going to come over and swim? Oh, you don't have your bathing suit? Just borrow your friends. Okay. Um, Number 13. Have you ever binged an entire series in one day? Yes. I am a binge watching kind of person. If I am really if I'm like by myself, like I am today, I just, headphones on, zone right in every 2, 3 hours, just let the dog out, make sure he's chill and playing. Look, I've even got like all his stuff over here on my bed. Um, he's taking a nap right now. So yeah, I can sit and watch an entire series in one day. I've done it. I don't know how many times. Some series are worth watching. And other series, I can get like 2 episodes in, and I'm just like, will you get to the storyline already? Like, this is horror. I can't even memorize the names half the time. And it's just like, if I don't know like the main characters, I ain't gonna finish watching this. Um, Number 14. Have you ever gone on a blind date? Yes. Once and only once, and it will never ever happen again. And my friends, it was a blind double date, actually. Um, and my friends, I sat in the back seat with my date, and I think we went to a movie or something. I don't remember. I was like 18 or something like that. And my friends are in the front seat and they're laughing at me because the guy that they set me up with is just, I mean, I'm used to like quirky people and like people with some weird personalities, that's cool. That makes you interesting. You're unique, but this guy was a little off. um, he was he kept talking about himself. He wouldn't talk about anybody else. Like if another topic came up, even if it was just like not even about any of us, it was just like, oh, a TV show we watched. He would somehow still make it about him. Um, so like everybody was just like, this dude is not even on a date. He's with anyone. He's on a date with himself, basically. And then he tried to give me a hug or whatever and like lean in for a kiss, and I'm just like, no. The- I don't know if you in your head, dude, that this was going well, but it wasn't going well. So there was just nothing there. Wasn't interested, never heard from him again. Thank goodness. Um, Number 15. Have you ever ghosted someone? Yes, I have. And not in a dating sense. There are some people that are just toxic, and you can block them and ignore them the best you can, but to just completely like act like they don't exist at all, I've had to do that. Number 16. Have you ever farted in front of a significant other? I mean, who hasn't? Like seriously, if I mean, I don't know. Number 17. Have you ever cheated on a board game? Well, I mean, I play Banker and Monopoly for a reason. um, no, I'm actually not the best at playing board games because I am what you call a sore loser. When I see that I am losing the game, I get like kind of upset. Like I know I'm like almost 40 for crying out loud. I still get upset over board games, and um, I'm not the only one. Like there's some games that are not allowed to be played in the family. On Michael's side, actually, you're not allowed to play the game Uno, I think, because everybody will get upset over it. So there are some like family breaker games on the list. Monopoly's one of them. People in I mean my kids hate Monopoly because it's just going around and around and around, and it's like never ending, and it's frustrating when you don't have the money, and it's just, yeah, Monopoly's on the list. Do you have games that you don't play on purpose in the family because either somebody like cheats at the game or they're sore losers at the game, or um number 18. Have you ever met a celebrity? Yes. Yes, I have. And I could try to put in a picture of it if I can find the picture. I've met a lot of celebrities, but from a distance. I watched Vanna White film a commercial when I was in middle school. I sat there and watched her in the foyer. She had like this teacup set and stuff like that. She was gorgeous, but I didn't get to meet her in person because, she had her security and the cameras and like everything. So that just didn't happen. Um, I have met, as far as what I consider a celebrity, is basically anybody that is well known. I have met the writer of The Crow. I have a picture with him, which I could probably try to find. Um, and he signed a painting of the crow for me. That's probably in one of my comic boxes stored away, so I'm not going to dig for that. But I mean, that was an interesting experience. So I met him, sorry. I met him, and he's not exactly a celebrity. He's just everybody knows his movie. You've seen The Crow. Come on now. Um, but one celebrity I have absolutely met that I feel is a celebrity, not like a movie person or whatever. I don't know if you know Lady Lotto, but she was in the commercials for the Virginia Lotto, and it was this sweet lady. She wore like this pink dress. Let me see if I can even find a picture of it for her, of her. Um, when she was younger, I grew up watching. I thought she was like an actress or something kind of thing. I don't know if she was ever in anything, but I remember her from the Lucky Lottery. Yeah, Lady Luck. Her name was Lady Luck, and they have a video of her on YouTube. Now, I watched her stuff since I was really little. I even dressed up as her for Halloween more than once. Okay, so I don't know if this is copyrighted. I'm going to check real quick. I am not seeing copyright, but this is a commercial with Lady Lotto in it, or the Lotto Fairy. Am I?
Lady Luck, missing item. It's a wand. Can you describe this wand? I don't know. It's a star on a stick. When did you last see this wand? The last time someone hit Lotto. Still no winner. Virginia's Lotto jackpot keeps growing. So, is there a reward? You might say that. This week's estimated Lotto jackpot, $10 million.
Okay, so that's Lady Luck or Lady Lotto. Um, I even told her when I met her. I saw her at a Comic Con, and I like beelined straight for her. I was like, "That's Lady Lotto. I know her. I know of her. I grew up watching her." And I told her all of that. I was like, "I dressed up as you for Halloween." She was like, "That's so sweet." Like most people here don't remember who I am, or they're too young to know who I am. I was like, "No, you were like basically a superhero to me when I was little. Like you were a princess, you were a fairy, you know? Like I wanted to be like you." So let me see if I can find my Lady Lotto picture. All right, so apparently Facebook has a search feature and you can search your own timeline. So I literally had to type in Lady Lotto because I went through like 6 different albums with like thousands of pictures in them and I was going crazy trying to find it. So let me blow this up. This is me with Lady Lotto or Lady Luck. Very cool. Um, Number 19. Have you ever fallen asleep in class? I will fall asleep doing this. Oh, just kidding. I'm gonna stop. We go. Number 20. Have you ever told your parents that you were staying at a friend's house, but you were somewhere else? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty good at saying I'm just like at somebody's house. So, yeah, that is the tag video. I'm going to put all the questions in the description below, as well as a link with Mary Gets Fit and Out. I'm tired. I need an energy drink. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry, it has to happen. So I will catch you guys in another video at another time. I don't know who to tag for the tag video. Like I said, if you want to do the tag video, please comment down below. And I will look forward to your video. Just let me know when you post a video or anything like that. So I will catch you guys in another one. Bye, everybody. All right, it took me some finding, but I found the painting, a picture of the painting that I got from him. So I just wanted to show that at least. I have like celebrity signatures. I have a lot of those. But I personally didn't go get them. They were given to me by other people. Um, or they had to go get them for me. Like this one, I had signed at the top by him, but I didn't go get it myself because I didn't make it to that event. So somebody else, they got me the poster and got it for me because I was just like, I really want his signature. Um, I think he's passed away, hasn't he? Oh my gosh, my crazy hair and stuff. I will find this picture and I will show you. Okay, so I don't know. I have a picture of me with him, but I think it's in a different folder. Um, that's a guy dressed up as the Crow and the writer of The Crow selling his paintings at a Comic Con. I guess it depends on your definition of celebrity. I think it's in a different album, my picture with him. Nope, wait, there it is. I'm in my Ghostbuster gear. My glasses on. How cool is that? Yes, I was a Ghostbuster. Well, I'm still in the group, but I don't dress up and do the events anymore. But I was a Ghostbuster for like 2 years, 3 years. And we would go to events in our uniforms with our proton packs. And I mean, we went to like movie theaters. We did the baseball parks. They did, I think it was like Busch Gardens or something, like a haunted, the thing in Halloween that they do. They did that. I didn't get a chance to do that one. They did like zombie walks and stuff like that. There's some events that I missed out on. Um, I did one where we walked through like downtown area and like people were just like, "Oh my God, it's the Ghostbusters." But yeah. Let's see if I can find my picture with Lady Law. I have so much cosplay. Like, look, I'm a cosplayer, guys. Did you know that? I go to Comic Cons. I dress up. You want to see me getting my butt kicked in a picture? That's me. I'm Harley. That was my boyfriend at the time and his two friends. We went as a theme because I did Harley and actually two of my female friends they dressed up as like Catwoman and stuff like that. So it was like a whole group of us that just did Batman. Let me see if I can find it.